In this video, we want to evaluate the integral from 1 to 4 of negative 2x cubed plus 5x dx using right Riemann sums. So let's first start off with the formula. We want to partition the interval from 1 to 4, and to do that we need to define what delta x is. Delta x is b minus a, so the length of the interval divided by n, the number of rectangles. And so here b is 4 and then a is 1. So that gives us 3 over n as delta x. And we want to look at the endpoints. So this is a right Riemann sum. So that's just going to be the form a plus I times delta x. A is going to be 1, and delta x we said is just 3 over n. So that's just 1 plus I times 3 over n. And because we're looking for a right-hand Riemann sum, our sum is going to go from I equals 1 to n. If it was a left-hand Riemann sum, it would go from I equals 0 to n minus 1. So in either case, we have n rectangles, and then we're going to let n go to infinity. But the left-hand Riemann sum, we're going to start on the left side, which is I equals 0, and end up at n minus 1. The right-hand Riemann sum, we start at I equals 1 and end up at n. So that's going to be our f of xi. So our f of x, remember, is up here, negative 2x cubed plus 5x. So we're just going to replace x with x sub I, which is 1 plus 3i over n. So to get to this right here. And notice that the sum only depends on I. So this 3 over n is considered a constant. So that's going to come outside the sum. So we have 3 over n times and then the sum. So in order to evaluate this, we need to expand the 1 plus 3i over n cubed. And for that, I'm basically using the formula. If we have a plus b cubed, that's a cubed plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus b cubed. Okay, so a is 1, b is 3i over n. So we expand it and then get 1 plus 9i over n plus 27i squared over n squared plus 27i cubed over n cubed. So we compute. Now we kind of put it all together. So we have negative 2 times the quantity 1 plus 3i over n cubed plus 5 times 1 plus 3i over n. So we just found this thing over here was directly from above. So we have negative 2 times that plus 5, and then we just distribute the 5 here. 5 plus 15i over n. We distribute the negative 2, and then we combine like terms. So negative 2 is going to go with the 5. Negative 18i over n is going to go with 15i over n. Negative 54i squared is by itself. And then so is the negative 54i cubed over n cubed. So we simplify all that to get 3 minus 3i over n minus 54i squared over n squared minus 54i cubed over n cubed. So now this was everything inside the sum. We still have a 3 over n, and we need to take the sum from I equals 1 to n. Okay. The next step is splitting this up into 4 different sums. So the first sum will have 3, and then I squared, I cubed, basically inside, and then we just factor out the numbers. So like the 3 over n, 54 over n squared, and 54 over n cubed, along with the negatives also. So to do this, we want to use these nice formulas. So the sum of 1 from I equals 1 to n is n. Sum of I from I equals 1 to n is n times n plus 1 over 2, etc. So we use that, and then this is what we get. So then all we have to do is just simplify. So the first term, we just distribute the 3 over n to each one of these guys. So term 1, that's 3 over n times 3n. 3 over n times negative 3n. 3 over n times n plus 1 over 2. So that's kind of what we're doing over here. And then eventually we can combine all terms to get 9 minus 9 times n plus 1 over 2n minus 27 times n plus 1 times 2n plus 1 over n squared minus 81 times n plus 1 squared over 2n squared. And then we're going to take the limit of this. So this step right here, r sub n, is the sum. But to get the answer, we need to take the limit. So the first term is 9. That's the limit as n approaches infinity is just 9. It's a constant. The next one is 9 halves, 54, 81 over 2. So putting it all together, we compute the limit and get negative 90 as our final answer.